Good morning. I can't see who's on, but I see that someone is on. So good morning, good morning. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes here. My name is Pooja Virani and recording this for Sun and Moon Yoga. Good morning. I see we have someone watching, figuring out the technology bit, so we'll get started in 2 minutes. Good morning. Hi, Jane. Perfect. I wasn't sure how to see who it was, so that made it a lot easier. Hello, and we've had somebody else join us. So we're gonna get started in 1 minute. Hello, whoever just joined. Well, let's get started. My name is Pooja Virani, and this morning we're going to do a short vinyasa, and I've entitled it Onesie Vinyasa. And part of the reason I'm wearing a onesie is that one of the things I love about the holidays and the holiday season is that, and I love watching these movies on TV because they remind me of the time when I was a kid. And they remind me of when the holidays brought out these feelings of wonder and joy and magic and mystery and all of these feelings and thoughts and beliefs and hopes I had as a child. And I try and recapture those by watching those movies, but then as an adult, oftentimes the Grinch comes out. And the Grinch gets anxious about the holidays and gets anxious about buying presents for people and spending time with family. And I lose that sense of mystery and wonder and all of those feelings that I associated with the holidays as a child. So I invite you, as we go through this short practice this morning, to bring in a sense of play. And I'm going to be guiding you and providing an overall structure. But I'm also going to be giving you suggestions for poses you can take, and I myself be diverting into tangents off of poses. So if there is a tangent that sounds appealing to you, go for it. If there's something else that you think, oh, I'd really like to play with this balance pose here, or I'd like to play with this other posture here, or I'd like to play with resting here, go ahead and do that. So just start by coming into a comfortable seat and either closing your eyes or looking with a soft gaze on the ground. And start to notice those feelings that you've had either this past week, maybe past 2 weeks, or in the past month. And what's been coming up for you? So that holiday spirit of delight, of play, of joy. Or is it that Grinch, that adult sense of responsibility that insists that you take everything seriously? What's been showing up for you? And now bring your attention to your breath. And simply notice how it ripples up and down your lungs. As you inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your chest, let them all expand like a giant balloon. As you exhale, feel that balloon deflate and zip around the rim. Inhale, fill up your balloon. Exhale, allow it to deflate. Move around. And start to come into your own rhythm, your own pace. So that with each inhale, you're filling up with some of that holiday spirit, whatever that means to you. And more importantly, some of your childhood spirit. That part that may not be making its appearance as much as an adult. Take 3 more deep breaths. Feeling the air rise and fall through your torso. And when you're ready, open your eyes and switch the cross of your legs. Interlace your hands, bring them behind the base of your skull. Lift your chest, spread your elbows wide. Exhale, round down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down. 3 more times. Feeling your body open and stretch. Fill and expand. One more for good measure. Come to a neutral spine, bring your hands to your sides, bring your feet in front of you. And now keeping both hip bones on the ground, allow your knees to rock from side to side. And just opening up your hips. And now you can let the opposite hip lift. Maybe you'd like to add a twist as you go from side to side. And you can move with my breath or your own. Our theme for today is play. It's exploration. So feel free to keep on adding on. You can even lift and bring one arm to the sky. And circle your arm forwards, back, above, to the side. And to the other side. Lower your hips, come to all fours. And now lift your right leg off to the side. Circle your knee. And then circle it back the other way. And now start to add on to this. Maybe you can bend and straighten your leg. Or sweep your leg from side to side. You're waking up your own body. And just like the cheetah or the leopard I'm dressed at now, animals don't need any instruction on what to do with their bodies. They just listen and feel what feels good. And now let's come to the other side. You can start with circling your left leg one direction, and the other. And now adding on whatever moves you need to get your leg warmed up, awake, moving. Come back to the earth, walk your hands towards your knees, come all the way up to stand. And come to stand at the top of your mat. And I have 2 blocks. These aren't necessary. If you have them, great. If you don't, that's fine. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky and maybe a little bit cut off. So just keep going, fold forward. And now step your right leg back. Keep your back knee lifted, lift your arms up. This is your practice. Back knee can be on the ground, it can be lifted. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth, step back to a plank. Either take a push-up or bring your knees to the earth, sink your hips towards your heels, take a child's pose. Exhale, slide forward onto your belly. Bring your hands by your sides. Inhale, breathe your hands off the earth, breathe your chest off the earth. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ease towards the earth. Press your hands into the earth, curl your toes. Inhale your hips up, downward facing dog. And now take the next 5 breaths to explore within this posture. Let's actually make that 10 breaths. So you can bend and straighten your legs. You can lift one limb off the earth or the other. You can shift your weight between your hands and your feet. What if yoga was like play? Just playing with your body, playing with movement. start to come into your static version of downward facing dog. And now reach your right leg up towards the sky. Step it in between your hands. Reach your arms up. And now twist towards the right. Hands can be in your heart or outstretched, reaching towards the front and back of your mat. Back to center. Exhale, twist once more. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Step your back foot up. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Now exhale, lean over towards your right. Left arm up over to your right. Inhale. Exhale, the other way. Inhale, exhale to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Inhale to center. Reach both arms up. Exhale, fold, step your left leg back. Reach your arms up. Find your balance. And exhale. Bring your hands to the earth, step back to a plank. Option to take a push-up or bring your knees to the earth, sink your hips towards your heels. Take a child's pose. Exhale, slide forward onto your belly. And now lightly kiss the earth, come into a slightly deeper version of a back bend. Exhale, sigh it down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down. Curl your toes under. Inhale, your hips up. Bend your knees. Send your hips even higher. And now play with lifting one foot or both feet off the mat. You can tiptoe your feet off the mat, or even clap your feet together. Remember, this is playtime, so what would feel playful for you here? Would it be jumping forward from this position like a cat? Or taking a child's pose? Start to lengthen your legs, reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Slide them down to the earth, step up towards the front of your mat. And now keep all your weight in your right leg. Left leg, excuse me. And play with lifting your right foot off the earth. Now move your foot into a balance posture. Maybe that's a tree or an eagle pose. Maybe you're still in crane. What would feel like exploration this morning? Lift your knee once again. And now step it behind you, bring your hands to the earth. Step back to a plank. Take a push-up or a scapula push-up, or come into a child's pose. And now all the way up to all fours. Curl your toes under, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round down. Keep going, moving with your breath. And if you'd like to add any side to side, or move your hips and your shoulders at different paces. So it's an undulating cat-cow. An animalistic cat-cow. Go for it. Doesn't matter what it looks like, matters what it feels like. You can even close your eyes as you explore. It's moving through your shoulders, through your hips, through your upper and lower back. Come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Keep your hips high, and now allow your chest or forehead to sink towards the ground. For a puppy posture, one of our most playful animals. You can even shake your tail from side to side. Exhale, lower onto your belly. Bring your arms by your sides. Inhale up to a back bend of your choice. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up towards the sky. Kick it over to the left side of your mat. Now bring it in between your hands. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Step your left foot up to meet your right, but keep all your weight on your right foot. Inhale up to stand, lift your left leg. And now find a balance pose of your choice. It can be the same balance as on the previous side or a different one. Feel free to revisit tree pose or eagle or crane. Back bend of your balance pose of your choice. What would it be like to play in this moment? To test your own limits, your own penchant for fun. Release your arms, release your legs. Bring your feet wide and then twist from side to side. Come back towards the front of your mat. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Send your left leg back. And now step all the way back to a plank. Take a push-up. Or bring your knees to the earth. Walk your hands forward and come back to puppy pose. Tent your fingers, claw the earth, and now pull your claws towards you. Even as your chest continues to lower. Exhale all the way down. Slide your hands by your sides. Inhale up, back bend of your choice. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Put a bend in both knees once again. Now lift one or both feet off the earth. Like a tiptoeing mountain cat or a jumping kangaroo. Tigers bounce too. And now come back to your downward facing dog. Kick your left leg up to the sky and over to the right side of your mat. Now bring your foot in between your hands. Reach your arms up. Lower your back heel to the earth. Reach towards the front of your and back of your mat for warrior two. Finding your position of strength. Come a little deeper into the posture. Straighten your front leg, reach long with your front arm, rotate your arms. Inhale to center, turn both feet to face the other side of your mat, bend your front knee, find your warrior. Now straighten your front leg, reach forward, rotate your arms. Triangle pose. Inhale to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Walk your feet in towards each other so they're wider than hip width apart. Turn your heels in. Bring your hands to your heart. And now sink down. Use your elbows to spread your knees wide, to push your knees apart. An option to take a twist. Bringing your left hand to the ground, right hand up to the sky. And the other way. Exhale, lower your hips to the ground. Grab the backs of your legs. Come to balance on your sit bones, or in my case, my tail. And then extend your legs long. Or keep them bent, keep on lifting. One last pose to work. Find your expression of this pose. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Reach your arms out in front of you. Lay it all the way on your back. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Hug the back of your left thigh into your chest. Come back to your breath. Keep the shape in your legs as you lower your left foot to the ground. Bring your arms up to a T. And now twist to the left. Your head will twist to the right. Inhale to center. Switch the cross of your legs. Hug the back of your right thigh into your chest. Exhale, release your foot to the earth. Take this entire shape over to the right, head over to the left. Inhale to center. And now come into your position of rest. It can be traditional Shavasana on your back. Or maybe you're laying on your side or your stomach. You've played and you've explored. Now is your time. To nap. And to just absorb the benefits of whatever exploration you just carried out. Feel free to rest here as long as you'd like. If you're ready to conclude this short and sweet practice of ours, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms overhead, and hug your knees into your chest. Gently roll over to one side and use your top hand to push yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll close with the sacred sound of Om. Feel free to join in or simply listen. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep inhale. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching this live and would like to say hi, just feel free to comment below. And if not, hopefully I will see you live at one of my weekly Vinyasa classes through Sun and Moon, where we're going to continue to explore and navigate and have fun.